Hello there, and welcome back to Aqua Plays Dragon Age 2. Last we left off, the qunari had just started taking over the city here, so we're having to fight them off. It's the climax of Act 2 here. I do not remember where we've been and where we haven't at this point, but I guess we're headed toward the high town. Okay, so... yeah, but I feel like I don't know if I've gone through, like, all these ways here. Oh, that's toward Hightown. Okay, so I want to make sure I don't miss anything here. Don't want to miss saving anyone. Oh, and there's some looters that need to be dealt with, I guess. Even though I feel like Kyrix wouldn't have any problem, really, with people looting, because, you know, she's into just chaos and anarchy, but... I mean, they attacked first, so... I guess they think she'll have a problem with it, huh? Like... maybe they realize she's also looting, right? She's looting as she's going through here, so they don't want her getting any of the loot that they want. Ooh, gosh, look at the blur right now. Oh, that's right, we do have blood magic on, so I can hemorrhage if I like. Might as well, then. Just melt them all. And, yeah. Should know better than to mess with the crazy blood mage. Oh. Yep. That's what you get. Oh, there's more. Okay, then. Anyone want to be my puppet? None of you are really terribly worth making my puppet, but I guess I can. Oh, that's interesting. He gets more health when I make him my slave. I was like, none of them have a decent bit of health, but I guess he gets more health automatically when he's fighting for me. So maybe he should be glad I made him my slave. I mean, he's gonna die either way, though, but... get to live a little bit longer. Maybe he didn't really want that, though, considering the nature of that life. And more looters! Goodness! I'm coming out and forced to die, man. These guys just really want to die. Could've left well enough alone. But no. Now all the loot is mine. Instead. Have fun. Here's a corpse. Once again, we're picking up the moth-eaten scarves for whatever reason. I guess for what little value we get out of them. Let's make sure I cover all my bases. Actually, wait. So this is a dead end over here. Okay. And then this is about to be some dead ending over here as well. Is there anything down here? Doesn't look like it. Nothing over here. That's blocked off. And then we probably came from over here. Or, well, no, I guess not that way particularly. So maybe we did come from, we also come from this side then, so I haven't necessarily been over to this other side. Unless we, maybe we did come from this side first, I'm not sure. Yeah, it looks like we probably did come from this side, because lots of bodies usually means Hawk's been there. Hey, dude. Good to see someone still alive. In all this mess. I'll need someone to sell all this loot to. Okay, let's see. And we can't go that way. Okay, so I guess we're good then to head on to Hightown. Ready to kill me an Erershock. For freedom! For Kirkwall! Yada yada yada. Nope. And first, though, some supporters here. Alrighty then. You guys can hemorrhage. Thank you very much. Stunned me for a second, but we're alright. Time for the firestorm. And do we have an archer who wants to join my side? There we go. Kill your friends now, please. Oh. Brave Robin, please, and thank you.
Mana.
Okay. Good job, everyone. I think that's it. Okay, yeah. Just took a second for it to recognize it. Oh! I guess we have a rogue qunari, that's why it wasn't stopping, maybe? Or... oh, I guess was it supposed to be a second wave? We defeated the first one too fast. Gotcha. There we go. Wave 3? Yep. Yep, indeed. Okay. Time to boil your blood. Yes, we did win. Finally. Hurry and done. Okay. Let's gather all of our loot. And then is there gonna be more on this other side or no? Oh, Eric, can you actually do this? Yes, you can. Not like Sebastian, who is fucking useless. Pretty much. And I'm pretty sure Isabella... I mean, yeah, Isabella left last time, but I'm pretty sure she's gonna come back. I mean, I'm pretty sure we were maxed out in friendship with her. Maybe we should have double-checked that before we went, but I'm pretty sure we were maxed out in friendship with her, which means she should come back during the confrontation with the Aeroshock here at some point. It should hopefully be an X3 here. I remember the first time I played, I did end up losing her. And I think like the second time I played, I made sure I followed like a guide to make sure I got enough relationship with her.
Harshera, quit your struggling, woman. Tether! Boss! Then the Aeroshock failed to take you captive. Unfortunate.
I mean, he basically just tried to have me killed. He didn't even try to capture me. He just had them, like, throw spears at me and then, like, close the gate on me or whatever. It didn't really try to capture me at all. Anyways, who wants to be my puppet? How about you? Thank you. Alright, now a little hemorrhaging. Finish you off. Some. Okay, there comes the reinforcements. Oh! And it includes a Cerebus. Okay, that is not desirable. Okay, run the hell out of there, Eric. Anders, you're okay, I think. Aveline needs to get the hell away, though. And you need to throw a heal on Varric. I need to... Brave Rob over here, maybe? Oh! There we go. Okay, stand down. Where the hell is the Cerebus? Everyone on the Cerebus now. Okay. Where did he pop back up? Where are you? Over there? Shit. Fucking annoying. Oh! Varric, move the hell away. I will hammer it here. Oh shit, Anders, heal him, please. Okay. Nicely handled, team. Oh. Another Cerebus? Yep. Alright, we already got the Cerebus, man. Oh. Hey, Meredith.
I am Knight Commander Meredith. I know you. The name Hawk has turned up in my reports many times. Too many.
It's good that we found you, Knight Commander. The qunari are...
It's obvious what they're doing. The qunari are taking people to the keep, and may already be in control. We will need to deal with them.
Why the keep?
Why would they be gathering hostages? To get everyone important in one place where they can be controlled or killed.
Charming.
I mean, I'm not into the qunari, so I don't see any reason why we wouldn't help Meredith at this point. I mean, obviously Kyrix is not into authority, especially not like a Templar commander, but at this point the enemy of my enemy is my friend, right? So, I mean, even though we're not into, or, you know, we could stand to have an ally here, so I'll help you.
Always happy to help in a life-threatening crisis.
Good. I'll overlook your own use of magic. For the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Head to the keep and I will see if I can find more of my men. These creatures will pay for this outrage.
I mean, yeah, the qunari are honestly even worse than the Templars, at least at this point in the story, so... Kyrix will help the Templars against the qunari. Oh, yes he might. It's indeed, Varric. Thank you. Interesting. Not really any better than what I have, sure, but interesting all the same. It's kind of annoying though, like, we had the Cerebus already well dealt with, and then it acted like he was still there for her to attack there. Battle axe, I don't know. I don't know something like that, but probably not. He probably has something better already. Ooh, fire damage. I always like fire damage, but I like my +1 to attributes right now, though. Those aren't worth anything but selling. Oh, I missed something over here. Oh, there's so many fancy poison rings everywhere. This is not relay, after all. Alright, to the keep. And more fighting. Heart of Thugs versus... Alright, huh. This looks like a very good spot for some AoE. Nope. Yep. Big groups of enemies I can handle. Quite a few, I think. I was not counting there. Round 2? Yes, someone... Or just a holdover, maybe. Oh. Didn't even need to use my spirit bolt there. Oh, there you are. Stop asking me that, Varric. I'm not keeping count. It would be very difficult to keep track of how many I've killed. Just assume a very high number. Gosh, I have it, like, literally everywhere, these freaking rings right now. Hopefully they're worth a decent penny. So I spent a lot of my money. I don't remember what I spent it on. I spent a lot of money somewhere, though. Oh, I think it was when I was prepping to go to the DLC. I spent a lot on the potions and whatnot. Yeah. Ooh, we got a new recipe. Cool. It's been a while since we've done one of those. Still haven't done like a potion for like the a recipe for the mana ones or the stamina ones or anything. Which is interesting because in Origins we were able to make tons of different lyrium potions. Let's see. Okay, who wants to be my slave? How about you? There we go. Oh, shit. Cerebra somewhere. Where exactly, though, is the question. Luckily, he's targeting the one thing. It's pretty nice. Ooh. And just go ahead and throw out a heal there. Oh, hey, Orsino. Fortunately, Kyrix does not know about your involvement in helping that dude who killed my mother. So she knew she would be executing you on the spot right now, to be honest. And especially in the chaos when she could get away with it, right? But anyways. Alright, you're lucky.
Looks like you fared better than the other mages.
The others? Surely they cannot all be. Gone. I told them to run.
First enchanter Orsino. You survive.
Your relief overwhelms me, Knight Commander.
There is no time for talk. We must strike back before it's too late.
And who will lead us into this battle? You?
I will fight to defend this city as I have always done.
To control it, you mean? I won't have our lives tossed to the flames to feed your vanity.
I mean, easy solution. I lead us.
I won't have you two at each other's throats. I'm in charge.
You're not even of this city.
Neither am I. Yet I don't hear you complaining about us both fighting to defend our home.
Very well then. But whatever you plan, be quick about it.
Tell us then, what is our course of action?
Not get killed.
I take it running for the hills isn't an option. Or we could find out what they're up to. And that works too.
An excellent choice. Let's move quickly.
I feel like that dialogue option was a little weird. With like being paraphrased like not get killed. Wasn't quite what I thought it was gonna be. If I known it was gonna be like that, maybe I would've just been like, let's get to the keep, because I feel like Kyrix is kind of like locked in on this right now, right? You know, but... I mean, she's willing to joke, but she wouldn't let me joke about like running away at this point, I don't think, but...
There seem to be a great many qunari at the keep's entrance.
Then they've already taken it over. Clearly, they've been planning this for some time.
And you've given them a lot of time to sit around and think about it.
This is the only way in. We must assault them now before their numbers grow.
Are you mad? They have hostages. We need a distraction.
Decide quickly. We have no time.
I mean, they do have hostages. We don't want them to just kill people willy-nilly. We should be smart about it. We need a distraction.
Let's hear what you have in mind, Orsino.
We'll need to get you inside and catch up as soon as we can.
And just how will we do this?
Have confidence, Knight Commander.
Oh yeah, that actually makes a good bit of sense. A rogue mage will get their attention.
You will not conquer this city without a fight! Cerebos! Finish Caucus!
Good job, Orsino. At least you're good for something. You know, it's crazy though, I think Orsino's the one that like cares about the hostages and everything when he's the one like also aiding like blood magic research and shit, like that involves really sacrificing people, like got some screwed up priorities, man. Okay. Let's save, just in case, so we don't have to go through all that cutscene again. Oh, yep, there's a fight starting right away. Makes sense. Okay, is there a Cerebus somewhere? It looks like it. Oh, there he is. Anders, can you dispel that shit? And meanwhile, I am going to hit him. Is that trap? Oh shit, Varric. Get the trap. Okay, and then everyone on the Cerebus. Well, we can. Ooh, yeah, some good damage on him right now. Okay. Now, actually, yeah, he's going up here. Oh, shit. Oh gosh, you got like all of us with that. Oh jeez. Ugh, shit. Okay. Barrack. We'll have him pull you up. Regroup. Why didn't that regroup? What? Why didn't that bring Varric up? That's weird. Okay, whatever. Take some lyrium there. So he goes away again. Okay. I'm gonna make someone into my puppet. Oh shit. Oh shit, I'm gonna die. I didn't think to heal first. Oh no, 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 no. Okay. Oh fuck. Run up! Fuck, that animation takes too long. Fuck. Enters. Oh jeez, I have no way to heal. Drink, 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 drink. Oh shit, that said it doesn't do anything because we're on blood magic mode. Oh shit. Well, I just fucked up hardcore. Okay then. Let's reload that one. Did not play that very well right there. I completely forgot. Yeah, if I'd remembered to switch off blood magic first, it would have been like, okay, maybe, but yeah, you forgot. Okay, this time, everyone on the Cerebus from the start. Where the hell does he start? I don't think he comes in maybe right away. Oh, there he is. Okay, everyone on the damn Cerebus. Okay. Now everyone on the damn Cerebus. Oh, what the hell? Why did they die? Holy shit. I didn't even notice. I just looked down and all of a sudden half my team is dead. And the rest of us like almost about to die. Okay, that went even worse. Let's see. Let's do this. You know what? First thing I'm gonna do, make you into my slave. Aveline, you go for him too, but the others, no. How about that? Okay. Oh! Are we all have something? He like generates one on all of us now, it seems like almost. Okay. Ugh. Okay, Aveline can kind of withstand it, so might be okay. Is he doing another? I think I can't tell. Where else is he doing it? Just on himself? Okay, that's fine. Do we kill him? Then everything else will be good. Okay. Oh shit, Barrick. Take a drink, please.
Give me a second here.
Oh, you know, I forgot to have him undo the trap. That might have actually been a problem there too, I don't know. Didn't really pay attention to it. there's a Sten. Ugh. Alright, good job, team. That was a bit of a tougher one there, but focusing on the Cerebus definitely helped. We're lucky Aveline can tank those magic orb things like a boss, man. Okay, just pick up all our loot here. Interesting. Some of these might be nice for some companions here. Let's see, Aveline, what do you have on? Oh, no, you've got some pretty good shit on. Though the deep green isn't really that great on you. I might prefer this, actually, than that. It's kind of just appropriate for your character anyways, and then we might want the twice less ring on Merrick. Yeah, I think instead of the +1 cunning, maybe. Anders, what do you have on anyway? No, you've got some pretty good stuff. Yeah, okay, I think that's about it. And more fancy poison rings to sell. Yeah, interesting fire resistance gear. May come in handy if we end up having to go fight some more dragons at some point. And they're struggling with it. But generally not really what I go for in my equipment. Time for the outer shock.
Here is your Viscount.
Oh, yeah, I kind of forgot that happens.
You dare? You are starting a war.
Yeah.
Look at you. Like fat doth Russie, you feed and complain only when your meat.
Yeah, they don't hurt the innocents, according to Talus.
You do
Please.
not see that the grass is bare. All you leave in your wake is misery. You are blind. I will make you see.
No thanks.
But we have
I'm gonna be the one that makes you see. I make you see the ways of chaos.
Sinead Dawn, Hawk. I expected you.
Well, you should, because you failed to kill me.
But for all your might, you are no different from these bars. You do not see.
Oh, I see plenty, all right. Yep, there we go. I can see just fine.
I see a man who's ready to start a war on principle.
And what would the qunari be without principle? You, I suspect. Prove yourself, Basra.
Maybe Jolly
Deal
Giants.
with your brethren.
Okay. You want me to prove myself? I will gladly prove myself. With some fire action. And a little blood magic. For flavor. And a little more fire. And some good old staff slaps. Oh, there we go. Easy.
You are Basilit An, after all. Few in this city command such respect. So tell me, Hawk, you know I am denied Parvalen until the Tome of Kozlun is found. How would you see this conflict resolved without it?
Oh, is that Isabella?
I
Yay!
believe I can answer that.
I'm sure you'll find it mostly undamaged.
The Tome of Kozloon.
It took me a while to get back, what with all the fighting everywhere. You know how it is.
This is unlike you.
Heroic acts of sacrifice. What will people say? This is your damned influence, Hawk. I was halfway to Ostwick before I knew I had to turn round. It's pathetic.
The relic is reclaimed. I am now free to return to Parvalin with the thief.
What? Oh, no, no, no. If anyone kicks her ass, it's me.
Go, Evelyn.
She stole the Tome of Kozloon. She must return with us.
I thought it was Kozlin. Weren't they saying, like, Kozlin constantly earlier? And now he's saying Kozloon? I don't know. What exactly will you do? I don't even need to ask. What exactly will you do? You can't have her.
You have your relic. She stays with us.
I'm sure he'll take that well. Riveni, you might want to move a bit this way.
Then you leave me no choice. I challenge you, Hawk. You and I will battle to the death, with her as the prize.
No. If you're going to duel anyone, duel me.
You are not Basilidan. You are unworthy.
Well, I said earlier that I feel like Kyrix wouldn't duel, but I kind of forgot about the context of Isabella coming back and it being about, like, her as the prize. That's kind of makes it a little interesting now. Would Kyrix actually be like, yeah, you know what? We'll duel. We'll do it. I don't know. Let me just ask this though first. Why not take the relic and go?
Don't you have what you came for?
You know we do not suffer thieves. She cannot walk away from this insult. I will take her. If you object, duty demands that we fight.
Okay. You're definitely not taking her. The question is, do I fight you in the duel that's gonna be really annoying and take forever, or do I not? Fortunately, I must do whatever my roleplay dictates me to do, so I must decide what Kyrix would do in this situation. Would she accept the duel? Because I was thinking before she probably wouldn't accept a duel because it's like she's not playing to their game, their rules, you know, of doing things. At the same time, though, I mean, it's kind of like a fun idea, right? Like, and it's like, the thing is, it saves her friends from being in any peril, then, for her to take this on and do the duel. I don't know, it's weird, I don't know, because, like, I feel like the way it's being presented, it doesn't really feel like it's an issue with the way, like, Kyrix feels about rules or anything like that. Like, it's like, let's duel. I mean, I feel like she would just be like, yeah, sure, let's duel. I mean, because she's not, like, afraid she's gonna lose or whatever, she's fucking hot. I mean, goodness. But I kind of also feel almost in a way like she would just want to spit in their face and be like, nope, I'm not taking your fucking duel, I'm not playing your games whatsoever. You know, not going into your honor. You know, that's what I kind of feel like, actually. Like, on the one hand, you know, Kyrix is very, like, go with the flow, and so I could see her kind of going with the flow here and just being like, you know what, duel for her? Fair enough. But I also kind of feel like in this moment, like, he's trying to, like, it's like he's still trying to control things, right? He's still trying to, like, act like he has authority in the situation, like, oh, you won't let her go? Then that means we have to do a duel to decide. And she's like, fuck you, no, we're not gonna do a duel. I'm just gonna fucking kill your ass. You know, kill all you for daring to do all this shit. So you know what? I won't duel. No.
I refuse your challenge.
Then all of you will die. The demand of the Qun is clear. Atash Varin Kata. In the end lies glory.
Yep. And honestly, it's kind of probably better because it saves... I mean, I can't deny that I am a little biased by not wanting to have to do the solo duel, because I've done it, like... how many times have I done it? I think I did it, like, the first couple playthroughs. I think the third playthrough I didn't do it, if I'm not mistaken. But the first couple playthroughs, I'm pretty sure I did the duel, and it is a pain... Like, it's doable, but it's, like, a very long and pain in the ass to do, because, yeah, you have to, like, just run around the pillars... and, like, you know, keep trailing him and just getting him little bits of damage when you can, and you have to like summon your dog to help you like a lot of the time and stuff too. Yeah, because it's just like a serious pain in the ass. Anyways, there's a Cerebus obviously here, right? Is that what that means? Where is that Cerebus? Let's cast in this shit. I don't know, but we need to get our asses out of here, so... Oh, I thought that was like a Cerebus cast in there. Okay. Is there a Cerebus? Yeah. Is there? Oh wait, no, that's not. No, I'm not seeing any Cerebus right now. Oh, there he is, okay. Never mind, there they are. It is. I knew there was. Somewhere. Oh shit. Oh shit! Anders, heal them up, please. Holy shit, there's so much happening, I can't even keep track of it all. Come on. How do I can't even target him right now. Yeah, get rid of the freaking Cerebus and then the rest of it will be a lot simpler. Okay. Let me make you my slave. And then I need to get some health if I can. Oh my god. Aveline, please. I need some of your health. Thank you. And we better get serious on this shit. Yeah, it'll definitely be a lot easier and faster doing a group battle like this. And more fun, honestly, than doing the little shenanigans. And in the end, the result's the same either way, pretty much. We kill the others. I guess in the duel scenario, the airship is the only one who dies, and not his men, but whatever, I don't, like, give a shit about his men, so... This is probably the easiest time I've ever had with this fight, too. Lots and lots of AoE crowd control definitely helps. Yeah, and I'll still be here, bitch, waiting for them. Defending Kirkwall. Well, I don't know, at the end of story, I guess we kind of head off and then we are seen in Inquisition, so I don't know.
Is it over?
It's over.
Because technically we were supposed to be the protagonists of Inquisition once upon a time, but... yeah. And they didn't do that, presumably maybe in part so we could have race choices and whatnot again, which I do appreciate.
It appears Kirkwall has a new champion.
Champion of Chaos.
You seem confused, Seeker.
It just seems so unbelievable. I would have assumed the stories were exaggerated.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you developed a case of hero worship.
Why? Because I have respect for a woman who built herself from nothing?
Mm-hmm.
If you're telling the truth. If you are, then... what happened at the gallows may be far different than we assumed. I need to hear it.
Let's say I tell you. Then what? Are you hunting for an infamous apostate? Is that what this is all about? Or is it revenge?
No, it's not that.
Then what about me? If what I tell you isn't what you want to hear, will you still let me go?
I will let you go.
Well, now we're talking.
None of this is what I thought it would be. Tell me what really happened.
Alright, on to Act 3.
Kirkwall. That was the reward. A fine title. Every noble at the keep owed the champion their lives. She wasn't just a hero. She was now the most important person in the city. Except for Knight Commander Meredith, of course. With the Viscount dead, she stepped in to keep order. Things quickly got out of hand. The more she squeezed the mages, the more they resisted. The more they resisted, the tighter she squeezed.
I mean, how many mages are even left? A lot of them were dead there from the qunari attack.
3 years of that, it all came crashing down.
3-year time skip.
I know you fear us. Knight Commander Meredith uses that fear to take control of your city. She opposes every effort to replace Viscount Dumar. And you have seen the chaos of her reign. Will you allow it?
So you fear mages and yet you have a mage for a champion. Make it make sense, man.
Return to your homes. This farce is over.
Wait! Perhaps there are some who might disagree with you, Knight Commander.
Do not hide behind the champion. She has no role in this.
I like a good debate.
Sounds like you two have quite the little argument going.
This is not an argument. It's treason.
I think the champion's views would be appreciated. Or do you fear what she has to say?
I fear nothing. My only interest here is in keeping order and protecting the innocent.
Answer his charges, Meredith.
The first enchanter accused you of trying to take control of the city.
The city. I am trying to keep order until there is a ruler capable of succeeding where Dumar failed.
And if not, will the Templars rule Kirkwall forever?
We will not stand idle while the city burns around us.
The Templar Order exists to guard the Chantry and Circle. I suggest you let the nobility rule the city.
I do not need you or anyone to tell me what my duty is, mage.
I mean, have you guys had an election yet? I mean, how exactly... I forget how exactly the Viscount process works. I forget. Remember we read, like, a note about it a long time ago. But I kind of forget. It's been a while. So I could be like, I will rule. And if things step down, I will, I mean, the city decide. I mean, yeah, kind of. Let the people make their choice. Let them have their free will. I mean, kind of more into anarchy versus even like we're not even like Kyrix isn't even like, oh, I want democracy. Like she wants anarchy overall, but I mean, democracy is at least better than the alternative, right? So, let the city decide.
If Kirkwall wants Meredith to step down, they'll tell her to.
Oh, that's not what I meant to say.
You mad? They fear her. Everyone fears her.
Oh, I didn't realize that was gonna be like so in support of Meredith. But, yeah, Arsenal's right.
Sorry to break it to you, Meredith, but I think you're wrong.
Face the truth, Knight Commander. You are done.
That is for me to decide. No one else.
Oh yes, let me decide if what I did was wrong. We investigated ourselves and found no wrongdoing.
Such
Such a surprise.
This mage incites rebellion, Your Grace. I am dealing with the matter.
Ah, Orsino. So frustrated. Do you think this is truly wise?
No, Your Grace.
Of course not. Young men, would you show the first enchanter back to the circle? Gently, if you please.
Your Grace. He should be clapped in irons. Made an example of.
That's enough, Meredith. This demeans us all. Surely you can see that. Go back to the gallows and calm down, like a good girl. You have my thanks for stepping in, champion. If you had not...
Oh, this is only gonna get worse.
I
I doubt sending them back to the gallows will end this.
Sadly true. Gentle people of Kirkwall, return to your homes, I implore you. This will not be solved today. And now I must attend to the gallows. They will see reason if the Maker wills it. Thank you again, champion.
Oh. Mega level ups going on. Okay.
All quiet around here, Captain.
Good. Carry on.
Got my same squad going on right now. It's interesting. Usually, I think they would have sent them away and had me by myself again here, but I guess not. What's this at? Okay. Let me get these level ups taken care of first thing. Then we kind of need to go clear my inventory a bit. I picked up a lot of poison rings I need to sell. What do I want? More magic is probably good. More constitutions maybe. Okay, I mean at this point, like I have like enough constitution. I feel like I can usually cast a lot of stuff pretty well. I actually just need like more spells to be able to cast at this point, to be honest, but at the same time I also need to upgrade what I have. So question is, well, yeah, so we have to invest a lot of points here to get to the +10 constitution, which I don't think I really realized when I went for this. So maybe it actually wasn't such a good idea to go for Spirit Healer in retrospect, and maybe I should have just gone for Force Mage, and I could have gotten the extra force on the attacks, which actually is pretty helpful, like, for disrupting a group of enemies and whatnot, and then I wouldn't have had to be investing so many extra points in here to try and get that constitution, so, I don't know. Whatever. I mean, what did I get for the base? This, extra mana stamina, which is kind of with being a blood mage, I guess, to be fair. Oh yeah, so I helped that. What's there would be interesting, but I don't know how often I use Blood Slave and then have them, like, by a group of enemies, so I don't know how terribly useful that would be. I think I was actually more into the idea of getting some more, like, I really wanted at some point to increase my Spirit Bolt, because I do use Spirit Bolt a lot. It'd be nice to upgrade that at some point. And I was wanting... and I think, was there something from Blood Magic that counted as spirit damage? Oh yeah, this one would count as spirit damage. Maybe that's what I was thinking of. Because this is physical... Yeah, that one's physical. Which actually, now that I think about it too, because the hemorrhage also kind of disrupts the enemy, so the extra physical force would have been kind of useful too. Now I kind of regret my decision to go Spirit Healer, but oh well, it's over now. Just keep that in mind if I ever play a Blood Mage in this game again, I guess. But let's see. I don't think I'd ever really use this. I might use Walking Bomb though. And this gives spirit damage. Yeah, and see, once again, physical force, yeah, could have maybe been nice, but I think we might go... Because how many more points do I need to get this? I need to, like, invest a point here. So I think I might go for that. That would probably be pretty useful. And like I said, I could use some more stuff that I could cast. And now for you... More constitution might not be terrible. Maybe a little more willpower so you can do a little bit more stuff. Yeah, just kind of spread it out a little bit there might be... Okay, and then... Well, we got that passive on you. We didn't need this passive because you already get the knockback resist, so we don't really need that. About this stuff. Bodyguard would be kind of interesting to have, maybe, but I don't know if I'd really make a lot of use out of it. And what does the upgrade for this one do? For damage? I don't really use her for damage. I mean, her being able to do damage wouldn't be terrible, but honestly, I'm mostly just focused on making her the beefiest tank possible. This would make Stonewall better. Do I even use Stonewall, though? I feel like I don't really. No, we literally just taunt, elemental aegis, immovable, and shield defense. And I actually find that that's just really good to just have her just focus all her on taunting. I mean, she might have enough stamina at this point. She might be able to actually do something more than taunt, maybe, but I don't know. So really, we just need to go for, like... And we already upgraded movable. What's the other ones we use? We already upgraded elemental aegis. And we already upgraded shield defense, so... Really just if there are any other passives that we would be of interest, I guess, is the main thing for her. This just helps her offensively, which is not really desirable. Same with that, it's not really of interest. It's this one. Extra stamina regen. I mean, that would be helpful for letting her actually do more, maybe. I mean, if we ever need to use Stonewall, this could be useful. Yeah, let me just upgrade that. I guess if I need to use Stonewall at some point, that might be worthwhile. If she has enough stamina to where we can put it on tactics, maybe too. We'll have to maybe look into that. And then for you, that will be pretty good. And we were going for this with you. But we need to get more points in sabotage. I don't think I'm going to add anything more to your tactics here, but I'll just spend a point on this just so we can get toward that. Seems like a good idea. And Anders just really needs willpower. So he can cast stuff as much as possible. And then I think I was having trouble figuring out what to go for with him too. Increased mana stamina regen rate might be worth going for there. Even if the rest of it's not as helpful. I did get him haste, which I could maybe use. But it's just not necessarily worth putting on his bar. Yeah, I guess let's just maybe go for this passive right now. So I'll just give him Walking Bomb, I just won't put it on him. And yeah, okay. And then I'm sure we'll have to level up everyone else as we get our party swapped out and everything here too. Now we got a bunch of new stuff to do. Hey, there's a qunari left.
Many qunari fell in Kirkwall when we departed. I am sent to gather their swords. If you find a qunari sword, return it to me.
Is there a reward?
What do I get if I bring one to you?
It is reward enough to complete a worthy task. But if you crave gold, that can be arranged.
Sure. For gold, I'll do it.
I'll keep an eye out.
You will find me here.
Might as well. I guess while we're here, we could hop into Keep real quick. Check up on Abilene.
I'm sure the Viscount never let a free mage step foot in there.
So, the Knight Commander. Boiling in oil? That one never gets old.
This is past time for joking.
I'm helping you indulge in elaborate revenge fantasies. I think it's good for you.
Meredith will die. Do not doubt that.
Oh, go away, Justice. Can Anders come out and play?
Stop.
You are no fun anymore.
And we've reached the part of the story where Anders is going back to full-on revolutionary. I mean, he's kind of been the whole time almost, but you know, it's kind of even more hardcore now. Anyways... Oh, I forgot I was gonna go sell my stuff, because my inventory is pretty full. Guess we'll do that after this. Otherwise, anything of interest around here?
It was a compliment, you ass.
No, it wasn't.
Wait, what? I'm not entirely sure what they were just talking about.
How much longer do I have to wait?
Hey, Seneschal Bran.
Well, look who it is. You. The you. If you don't mind, I could do with a significant reduction in the amount of attention this office receives. A visit from the champion is something of the opposite.
Well... So, get out?
I sense I am unwelcome in the halls of power.
Power? I am just the hand on the seal, waxing what I'm told. Now I'm trapped under Templar scrutiny, waiting for them to note how easily I might be replaced.
And it isn't going well?
It is not going well.
The Templars decide who rules?
Since when are city leaders appointed by the Knight Commander?
Meredith would not openly declare a preference. The rule of Kirkwall is deliberately separate from the Chantry's will. But the Order embodies security in Kirkwall, and they want the new Viscount to be more accepting of oversight. Anyone who wants to rule Kirkwall needs support from the Templars. That is the new truth of this city.
And if they don't approve?
What happens if they don't like the choice?
Do you know how Viscount Dumas' predecessor Perrin Threnhold left office?
I feel like we read something on it, but I don't fully remember.
Certainly. But his rule was not ended until he actively sought to expel the Templars. The good of all is inexorably tied to what is good for the Templars.
Why fear my help?
I can apply influence in many ways, you know.
Do the words political maelstrom mean anything to you? The Templars are particularly sensitive about destabilizing elements, especially after what happened to Dumas.
Yeah, the Qunari threat is gone, though.
The Arashok killed the Viscount, but he's no longer a problem.
There are older hatreds that the Templars feel deserve more central focus. Sometimes I wonder if we're at war with ourselves.
I mean, yeah, essentially. It's gonna be a civil war, this act. But anyways. Damar left no heirs?
There is no one to carry the last Viscount's line.
You presided over Seamus's death. That was the sad end of the Dumas. When a line is judged unfit or ends, we appoint from Kirkwall's elite. Or we would, if the situation was normal. But it is not.
Is the Viscount voted on?
Who nominates a new Viscount?
A consensus of the nobility, normally, and a willing nominee. Both are lacking, and I can't fault it. These are difficult times.
Could I nominate someone, or do it myself?
Anyone who thinks to take this office needs more than popular support. They need particular support. You are many things, champion, but not this. Not yet, anyway.
Well, poor you.
When Viscounts die, it's the sycophants who truly suffer.
If his death was more fresh in my mind, I would give you such a... censuring. I can still do that, I think. Each day is fresh insult. Leave me.
Okay.
That's all I need. The champion.
I'm right here, you know. But I will leave you to your brooding now.
Good luck getting in. I've been waiting all day.
Yep, you've been winning all day, every day, for the course of this game. And you will continue to wait. Hello.
Back to the barracks. I never tire of it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, simple chest.
We're good.
You have nothing to say about this, Aveline? Nothing to say, huh?
The heart of law in Kirkwall. If I have to say something about it anyway.
Oh, Varric's gonna take this too. Interesting, simple chess. It's interesting. Ooh. Oh, or never mind. I saw the fire damage, was like, ooh, but no, it's nature damage. Oh, plus it's Well, actually, no, that's Bianca. Comparing it to. I don't know, why is it always, like, gives fire damage, but it's, like, nature for the base? It's annoying. Very annoying. Don't mean to be Aveline. Okay. Anyways, oh, there's one more door down here. What the? I'd act like I was gonna hurt somebody there. Anyways, hey, Aveline.
Guardsman, duties for the week will be...
Low town canvas. 5 on, 3 off.
City perimeter by 2s. Clear by 2nd watch.
Training recruits full metal by week's end.
Anything else, Captain?
No. Thank you. Donnick is a good man. I'm sorry, was there something you wanted?
How was the honeymoon?
You never said how your 3 weeks in Orlais went.
You're right. I didn't.
Whew. Hot in here.
Anything else?
The guards look well trained.
Your men could give the Templars a run for their sovereigns.
They've had to. As long as there's no Viscount, the Order thinks they can bark at any man in uniform. I won't have it. The people of Kirkwall need to see themselves in their guard. Lose that connection, we're just targets.
Oh, you've settled in as captain.
Kirkwall seems to have rallied around you.
I try to keep order, and people appreciate that. Everything else is going insane. A few complaints here and there, but for the most part, I think everyone's just glad the guard has been stable for a few years.
Yep. Anything going on?
Just checking in. Need anything?
Yes, there's something. Come back soon. I'll get into it then.
Okay.
I'll see you later.
Of course, Hawk.
Actually, you're coming with me right now, technically, but... Yeah, so come back later. Okay, maybe once we progress the main quest of it, then. Understood. I'll look forward to it. Anyways, don't think there's much else for us, right? We can't go anywhere down there, so... Yeah, let's just head back out to Highdown. Interesting. Yeah, let's just go back out to Hightown for now. Because I need to go sell all this junk.
You're too quiet, Varric.
I'm thinking of switching to romances. Nothing? Not even a foreboding frown?
I am content. Write what you will.
Well, that certainly takes the fun out of it. Contentment in the barracks? We'll pay to hear that shit.
And I should have thought of it years ago.
You know, actually, I just was I forgot, forgot to run through Banter before ending Act 2. Oh well. Yeah, I just didn't even think about it. Well, hopefully we didn't miss anything too interesting. I think we got the gist of most of it, anyway. Okay, what is this little quest thing here? Oh, my estate. Not right yet. I don't think they have anything to do over here.
Noble families harboring mages. That's a recipe for disaster. Why would anyone take such a risk?
Why does anyone take risks? To protect an ideal.
True. Alright then, let's find ourselves someone to sell some shit to. Oh, there. Can you open this chest for me?
Easy.
Nice. There's a quest over here. So my line's Silver.
Over here.
Okay.
You were courageous to speak openly against the Knight Commander. Your words did not fall on deaf ears. Several nobles are discussing, quietly, what to do about Meredith. I cannot tarry here for risk of Templar spies. If you would make common cause with us, read this.
Give me the scroll.
I could use all the allies I can get.
Secrecy is paramount. I'll communicate by messenger if the need arises. Make her look after you, Hawk, and our fragile endeavor.
I mean, I'm not necessarily super cool with the nobility, necessarily what May might want to do ruler-wise either, but I definitely am not happy about Meredith being a tyrant and seizing control and all that stuff either, so, you know. Okay, anyways. Need to find a merchant. Here we go. Oh, and I guess I can look at all their wares here too and see what's new. First of all, sell all this junk. Backpack. Only like that. And anything interesting? Probably not. 6% fire damage is a little thing, but I like my blood magic stuff, so, you know. Just what it is. None of this is probably at all worthwhile compared to what I have, but I'll just take a look at it all anyway. Ooh, healing by this character. Too bad I can't put that on Anders. Too bad. Yeah, I think I'm pretty good with what I have, and that's all you have. Okay. Oh, you know what? Let me sell anything here. I'm not gonna wear anyway. This is actually... I didn't see these gloves are actually kind of maybe better than what I have. I might actually want to put those on here. Actually, we'll wear the gloves of the champion. Just have to get some runes for that.
Don't you need a new outfit, champion?
Maybe, but not anything from you, I'm afraid.
Like you know you're...
Okay, two-handed. Two-handed. Gosh, you got a lot of two-handed stuff, don't you? Weapon and shield. You have any interest in this? Doesn't really look like it. And daggers, which is for Isabella, which is not. Who's not here right now? Qunari sword, okay. Spent 3. I wonder how much gold they're gonna give me for that. I spent a good bit on that. Attributes. Maybe it's some later day. Right now I'm not rolling in the money, so be a little conservative with it. I don't imagine any of this will probably be of interest to me as a mage. Yeah, not really. Alright then. Hubert's fine goods. Oh, and how is our mine going? Moves. Yeah, it's always like the nature damage with the fire damage. Why is that? Fire damage increase. I want base fire damage and fire damage increase, but actually I probably also want like physical damage increase because of the hemorrhage and everything would also kind of be nice, but yeah. Let's see. Ooh, healing by this character, but I think you already have something better, don't you, Anders? Ooh, actually, healing by and to this character, that actually kind of like that better for you, Anders. We're gonna give that to you. Ooh, fire damage. Actually, I would prefer fire damage to the mana stamina regen rate because I mostly use the blood magic, so... Actually, I could put that on... Yeah, I think I want that, actually. I actually found some nice stuff here. Okay, let me make some changes. Anders, you will take this. And I will take... Where's that ring I got? Oh, wait. Was I looking at the wrong thing when I looked at the ring? I looked at the wrong thing. What What did I think was gonna replace that? Oh, I'm confused. No, I'm kind of confused what I was looking at. Was that looking at I think I was looking at Anders' rings. Whoops. Forgot to look at my rings instead. Yeah, because I was looking at the wrong rings there. Whoops. Oh well. Let's see, maybe Meryl won that or something. I mean, she doesn't use fire though, so probably not. I don't know. That was probably just unworthwhile. Anyways, hey Hubert.
Catastrophe has struck, partner. We are ruined. Ruined.
And figures.
It's always something with this mine.
A cart came back from the bone pit, half-wrecked, with a dozen mangled bodies. The horse pulling the cart was the only survivor, and it does not speak. Town full of rotten mages, and not one can get answers from a horse.
Fair enough. What would you do without me?
I'll check it out. You keep interrogating that horse.
I knew I could depend on you. Just like old times, partner.
Yep. We haven't really made that much money off this mine with all the work we've had to put into it. Goodness. All the bodies we've had to clean up out of there.
Hello again, Hawk. Or should I call you the champion?
If you like. I go by either. Either will do. Oh, let's see. And then, guess I could just head back to my estate now. Or, oh wait, what's over here? Oh, is that to turn in that qunari sword, probably?
Have you located any qunari blades?
Yes, here you go.
This is what I found.
Do you require gold for this task?
Yes.
It's customary.
Very well.
What the? You only gave me 30 silver. I spent like I think 3.5 sovereigns on that shit. And that shit is not worth it. Okay. Note to self, do not buy any more of those freaking things. If I find them, you know, I just happen to find them and pick them up, then sure, but you did not pay me back appropriately for that. That was not worth it. I guess maybe I get experience from it too, so I don't know, but still, it doesn't seem entirely worth it. Anyways, what little hawk dialogues are we gonna have around the manor this time?
Dog.
Or is it the same? It might just be the same stuff.
Maybe chew marks add character to the piece.
That ruckus has been going on for some time. Can you calm him down? The old lady is scary. There is no old lady, Sandal. How many times do I have to tell you that?
What's this about?
Oh, my boy sees things sometimes. Says he saw an old lady standing by his bed. She has a scary laugh. Yes, well, there you go.
Okay then.
I want to go home.
You're home, Sandal.
One day, my boy. I promise.
Oh, you mean for Eldon. Yeah. I mean, I don't think you show up anywhere in Inquisition, so I don't know where you go after this, actually. Anyways, let's see. What letters do we have? On the loose. Champion, I require your assistance in a matter of great urgency. Please report to the Templar Hall and the gallows at your earliest convenience. Sincerely, Knight Commander Meredith. Okay, sure, Meredith. Champion, you simply must help me. My daughter, Orlana, was abducted by foul bandits. One of my servants has discovered she was taken somewhere in the Winded Coast. I bid you make haste, for I fear these blowbone scum will take her maidenhood. That would make the arrangement of a suitable marriage for her very difficult. Please return Orlana to me intact. Reginald Thaddeus Smincter. Well, I'll help your daughter, but I do not really appreciate the way you're talking about her. Let's see. Dear Hawk, or is it now Champion Hawk? The story of how you handle the air shock is very popular here. There are a few things that defenders love more than a tale of qunari defeat. To say the Imperium is a strange place would be a vast understatement. Men and women work magic in the streets while their slaves look on. I watched my own master kill a rival magister in a duel just days ago. Sometimes I look around and think I understand the Templars back in Kirkwall. My studies are going well, my dreams don't trouble me as much these days. I'm hopeful that, in time, I'll master myself. I just wanted to thank you. I owe you more than my life. owe you my mind and my future. Benril. Well, that went nice. That went nicely in that, on this playthrough. Sir, interest rates are the lowest they've been in 200 years, making this a perfect time to take out a mortgage on your estate. The next Viscount will likely raise rates, and if you wait too long, this chance will pass you by. When the gentry demands tithes on all high-tone estates, where will you be? The lending house of Tankum, Salmer, and Grease can take you through the process of mortgaging your estate with ease and confidence, leaving you with nothing to do but admire your wealth. Speak to our accountant, and the dwarven merchants go for a free consultation before time runs out. Yeah, sure. Solicitors. Champion, you deserve your new title, despite what Knight Commander Meredith might prefer. You and I both know what would have happened had you not been there to face the qunari. I'm sure you've received no shortage of accolades from the powers that be in the city, but for what it's worth, I'm sending a gift from the Circle of Magi too. Use it well. Regards, First Enchanter Orsina. Okay, thanks, Orsina. To the Champion of Kirkwall, you've done so much for so many people, so you probably don't remember me, but you saved my life. I spent 3 years thinking about what that lawful Lord Harriman might have done to me. Surely the Maker sent you to shine his light on that madhouse. When I left and walked into the sun, it was like waking from a nightmare. I don't know how we endured it. That place was a spider's web, and we were the flies. I didn't know where to go at first, but I ended up seeking shelter at the Chantry in Starkhaven. I'm a sister now, and I take my vows next month. They've given me a chance to pay back the good fortune you gave me, and they've even taught me to read and write. Me, the daughter of a washerwoman. Eternal gratitude, Sister Ariel. Don't remember exactly what quest that was from, but... It's like I said, it's been a while, probably since I did that, but... It's nice. Anyways... Aquarianton robes. Let's see. Not bad. Well, actually pretty bad compared to what I have on now. But I'll sell them. I shall sell them, for sure.
Hey look, a partially burned page from Anders' manifesto.
Yeah, I think this is all the same as from last time I looked at them. Yeah, we will be doing Legacy here. Probably do a bit of the start of Act 3 first before we jump into Legacy, but yeah. Won't be doing that for too much longer, anyways. Oh, thoughts on Talus. It's been over a year now since I met Talus, and she hasn't resurfaced so far. Or has she? I spotted a red-headed elf in the market just the other day, and there was something familiar in the way she moved, despite the servant clothing and all their Elysian braiding. I tried to get a closer look, but she disappeared into the crowd. If it was her, I've no clue what she's up to. Talus spoke of qunari spies throughout Thetis. Doing what, I wonder? Just providing information into the qunari, or something more sinister? Unsurprisingly, mentioning the spies to those in power has earned only disbelief or indifference. Those who bothered to consider the possibility weren't certain what could be done. They appeared unwilling to admit that the qunari might be inclined towards subterfuge, too dangerous a foe, if so. You'd think that after what happened in Kirkwall, it wouldn't be such a shock. Regardless, I doubt this is the last we've heard from the qunari, or from Talus. She'll show up again one day. That's just the way things work out. So, yeah, I think so, but I don't remember her popping up at any later point that I can recall. So, yeah. Anyways, where's the... Let me take a look at the codex real fast. Wait, where's our codex? Oh, this is the codex, never mind. Is there anything else new to look at? The wine of Chateau Haine. Don't you wish you could have been invited to the Duke's party? Oh, everything is so splendid here in Sora Elysian. The decorations, the company, the food, and just thinking about the wine sends me into a giddy fit. The Duke spares no expense, truly. I hear he has it brought in from Cheval Chivin just for these parties. He has whole crews of thick, simple-minded Freldons to carry his barrels of wine up the mountain, and they're just... Oh, actually, I've already read this. I read this during the DLC, actually. Let's see, Gast. Yeah, I think we already read about this. Actually, did I read this? The Gast is a small, vicious creature that dwells in mountain caves. One is little more than a nuisance and will flee if threatened. A pack of 5 or more, however, is much bolder and can easily overwhelm a bear. Although Ghasts are cunning and able to cooperate for survival, they show no signs of true intelligence. They are unable to speak, communicating only through grunts and squeals. Occasionally, a pack of Ghasts will include the strange creature known as the... I think we read that part, but I don't remember this part. A strange creature known as the Velgastriel. Unlike the common Ghast, the Velgastriel can wield magic. Some assume that they first learned by lurking around and watching other mages. Others believe that Ghasts, like animals, are sensitive to the unseen forces that shape our world, and that the Velgastriel is able to utilize magic purely through instinct. It is unknown if Elgas feels possession when casting spells, as other humanoid mages do. Interesting. And then, the wyvern, like its relative the dragon, has clearly been hunted to extinction. Wealthy legions are particularly fond of the wyvern chase, although their servants and dogs take the risk while the noblemen merely accept the praise. It is the venom that makes a creature so valuable. It's used in potion making, alchemy, and the production of a rare and potent liquor called aqua lucidius. The minuscule quantity of the venom remaining in the aqua after distillation leads to a unique hallucinatory effect. It's estimated from a few of those fortunate enough to sample the costly concoction. I feel confused but happy. It was as though my soul took wing and floated above my head. I had a vision of my great-grandmother and found it oddly arousing. I can see through time. Okay then. Interesting. Mantle of the Champion. Champion, an honor unique to the Free Marches. Other terms of reverence suffer the stains of their holders, the lingering baggage of office and entitlement. But champion is not an appointment that can be sought, it cannot be owned or willed, and the process by which it is bestowed is not argued through policy or guile. It is earned with blood and sweat and leadership in times of great turmoil. Always worthy as other deeds are of true importance, a champion is graded not by debate, but by nods of reverence. The title was most recently granted in Tantrevale, 882 Blessed, in the resolution of the bloody expansion of Navarra. Their king, emboldened by the taking of Perendale and the quick yielding of Hasmel, thought the remainder of the Free Marches an easy claim. He who became the champion, Cade Arvale of Ribane, did what Elway had not. He stopped a nation in its tracks. There was blood and barter, but Tantrevale is still free against all odds. There is a contradiction of the honor. Champion is not itself a sign of approval. He or she can be expected or feared, their coming dreaded as much as desired. All that is common is that they have an effect and lives are changed. Kirkwall now adds to the history of the title, a first for the city, on this 934 dragon. The qunari are repelled by means respected or reviled, and it remains to be seen what follows with this Kyrix hawk, the champion of Kirkwall. Right then, Satrath. Qunari are a people of metaphors, and for them, words have many meanings. Satrath, the name given by the Arishok to this axe, means that which upholds. It is the word for foundation, defender, and enforcer all at once. Okay. Places. Chateau Hain. Did I already read this? I don't know if I read this or not. Chateau Hain, situated on the western verge of the Vimmark Mountains, is one of the many estates of the illustrious de Montfort family of Orlais. Duke Prosper de Montfort vacations at the estate frequently, particularly during wyvern hunting season. The structure was built late in the Black Age for Lord Norbert de la Haine, whose treasonous scheme to seize power in the Free Marches led to a call for his execution. Lord Norbert escaped to what was then Fortress Hain and barricaded himself within. The siege lasted 100 days. Eventually, Intiban Crow slit the lord's throat while he slept. The estate's scandalous past left it unoccupied for long thereafter. When the Fourth Blade ravaged the Free Marches, Fortress Hain served as a garrison for the Grey Wardens. The Wardens dug a hollow into the mountain's interior. When his Darkspawn attacked Kirkwall and Cumberland, citizens of both cities took refuge in the caves, which came to be known as the Retreat. After the Wardens left victorious, Fortress Hain was presented to Sir Gaston de Montfort, a Chevalier of Orlais. The building was converted from military keep to pleasure palace and rechristened Chateau Hain. Interesting. Lady Amandine Duval. Lady Amandine Duval arrived at the court of Emperor Quarantine, aged only 15, and by all accounts took it by storm. Her bright gold hair, expressive eyes, and graceful mannerisms endeared her to all. The Emperor's sister, Lady Charlotte, wrote, "Little Amandine is a true light, such sparkling wit, and oh, those dainty feet flitting across the ballroom. She's spring come upon our tired court." This adoration did not last long, however. Not a year after her arrival, little Amandine became enchanted with the bard who taught her swordplay, among other things. Being young and nimble, Amandine took her blades like a fish to water, seduced by the life— yeah, I think we have read this before, actually. Yeah, and since she goes no closer, yeah. It's kind of annoying when some of the things, like, pop up and you read them, but then they still show as if they were unread in the codex here. The Ben Hasra. The Oxmen do not kill their prisoners. The Qun abhors waste, and a person is a valuable commodity. I mean, it didn't really show that there when they were just, like, stabbed that one guy for just questioning, you know, things there. They didn't stab him, actually, they snapped his neck. But, yeah, like, they didn't really show themselves being, like what Talus tried to say them as, or what they try to represent themselves as, and some of this other stuff here. But anyways, Qun abhors waste, and a person is a valuable commodity. Instead of death, we found ourselves housed in a labor camp run by the Ben Hasrath. They called us Kabathari, simple ones, and this was where we were to be inducted into the Qun. The accommodations were no match for the State Inn in Manrathis, but we never expected them to be. Our dormitory was kept spotless, and we were fed 3 daily meals of a bland but nourishing porridge. Water and a strong and sweetened tea were always available as well. Both males and females are chosen to join the Ben Hassrath, which struck me as peculiar. I'd always heard that the qunari drew distinctions between what I counted as men's work and women's work. Thinking on it, however, perhaps it makes sense. The Ben Hassrath are responsible for re-education and the assimilation of conquered peoples. Both women and men, in my experience, relate better to those of their own sex. It is thus prudent to choose women for the re-education of women and children, and men for that of men. To their credit, the Ben Hassrath were never cruel. They were always reasonable, if firm. I played along, repeating what they taught, but holding in my heart the truths by which I was raised. Others were not so clever. Some of my platoon resisted the indoctrination, refusing even to pretend. The Ben Hassrath see rebellion and discontent as an illness that can be cured, and they took these men to the Videthwag, temples dedicated to healing and recovery. I do not know what happened there. The men who returned were changed in profound ways. Others we never saw again. I can only assume the cure did not take. From the memoirs of an imperial soldier captured at sea. Yeah. Definitely not really good things, I feel like. Still not into the queue. Let's see, a Library of Distinction. Oh yeah, we read that before. Chevaliers. I remember as a child watching a column of chevaliers parade down a wide avenue in Valroyot, dashing knights on armored steeds, pennants snapping in the breeze. I have never forgotten. Most of the Elysian aristocracy has ties to the chevaliers. Joining the knighthood and dedicating one's life to the empire is a tried and true method to prove one's social standing. It is the obvious choice for enormous nobles and noble children not in line to inherit. The knighthood welcomes both men and women, although it is rare for a woman to choose the harsh life of a chevalier over the gentle bliss of marriage and children or the peace of the chantry. Those who do are following the footsteps of the first woman knight, Aveline, but we hope that not all meet as ghastly and as she did. Sadly, some members of the Order abuse their power to commit atrocities that will not be recounted here. All decent Orlesians know them to be no true knights. One day they shall answer to the Maker himself. Interesting. And we already looked at Portrait of the Dowager before. Cult of the Sky. The Thane of Wyvernhold, so the story goes, had a vision and he beheld his clan sleeping deep in their cups after a feast. And as he watched, they transformed one by one into serpents. The only ones who escaped this fate were those snatched up by eagles and carried away. The Thane took this to mean that a terrible calamity would befall his people, and that only the Lady of the Skies could save them. So the Wyvern clan forswore all other gods and devoted themselves to the Lady. But the other Ever clans feared that the disrespect of Clan Wyvern would bring the wrath of Korth the Mountain Father upon their people. The other Thanes tried words and then blades to change Wyvern's ways without success. When the Dementor Imperium came with their legions to claim the mountains, many clans were wiped out, enslaved, or forced to flee across the Weaking Sea to the south. Clan Wyvern, however, was not among them. They simply disappeared. And to this day, some Everthanes will tell you, if they have had enough mead, that the last news soul ever saw of the Wyvern clan was a great flight of eagles descending to their hold. We see Pride and Rider. Pretty sure I saw this one before. Qunari of other races. Many believe that Qunari is the name of the race of horned behemoths from the north. They are mistaken. Qunari means people of the Qun. These are elves, humans, even dwarves who have submitted to the Qun and who think of themselves as Qunari. All soldiers of the Imperium must remain aware of this fact. Any person could be a Qunari spy. Elves seem particularly susceptible to conversion. New converts have uniformly become zealots, either of their own volition or as a result of the Ben Hassrath's re-education. Yet the converts still understand our culture as only those born to it can. They can move unnoticed into major lands. If elven, they may even return themselves to slavery. These spies, as long as they remain undiscovered, will pass sensitive information to Barbalan. They may even try to convert others by sowing doubt and uncertainty. Every Imperial soldier must watch for this treachery. In uncertainty, find infinite possibility, okay. That's all for lore. Aveline the last 3 years. Thanks to the champion's actions, Aveline and Dawn and Kendir were married a year ago in a simple ceremony on the Hawk estate. They honeymooned in Orlais, the only time that Aveline has visited the country of her namesake. The pair has since settled into a happy marriage. Although she remains his captain and he her guardsman, Aveline now strictly divides her personal and private life. She's no less driven to keep her guardsmen safe, but Godonic provides another perspective, and she's now giving her guard the authority they need to truly serve Kirkwall. As a force for law and order, the guard has never been more respected. This brings its own challenges, however, as some among the Templars prefer that the guard be under their direct command. Yep. Not Commander Meredith. Okay. Okay, I'll cut up on the codex again. Nice. Okay. Well, you know, with that in mind, I think this seems like a pretty good place to stop for now. And then when I come back, we will, push forward in Act 3 here. But for now, thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.